planter box with 3 bins. 3 bins from Home Depot. These are the heavy duty bins. They're very rugged. So the reason I want to make a planter box with the bins is so that I can make the planter box a little bit higher up and not have to use or throw so much soil in. And if we plant anything that we like in the winter time, we can just take the bins out and bring them inside. So I'm going to do this using 2x4s for the top rim and just regular fence boards of different lengths. Basically bought whatever to match what I need. And all these are pressure treated so that they can stay outside and they won't rot. And then I also needed a few 1x1s, which I had some spare 2x6s left over, so I'm just going to chop those down with my table saw. So these are the 3 bins I'm going to use to hold the soil. I'm going to drill a couple holes right down in the middle of them. Again, these are the tough bins from Home Depot. And to make my total length measurement, I want the bins to sit on the top. So see how it's recessed a bit here? This is going to be my point of measurement right here. And likewise for the depth, I'm going to measure from here over. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to draw a measuring tape. I'm going to put it on the end right there and stretch it all the way over. Measure it, see over here. So I got about 78 and a quarter. Here's the cut sheet. I also posted as well. So I've got the 78 and a quarter, which spans from this point over to this point. I'm going to take the 78 and a quarter. I'm going to add it. This is a bird's eye view by 1.5 inches, an 1.5 inches. So 3 inches on either sides. And then I'm going to add the width of the fence board that I'm going to use on this side, which makes up the total length of the long boards on the length end. And then for the width, it's going to be 1.5 inches for the blocking, plus the 16 inches, which accounts for the distance of here and over here, but on the other side. So for a total, I made the cut sheet here so I don't get mixed up. I need 6 boards, 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, with the long ones, and then the short ones that are 19 inches long, I'm going to need 6 boards as well, which accounts for 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 over here. And then in total for the blocking, I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces that are 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches and 16.5 inch tall. And then at the end of it, I'm going to use 2x4s and put a cap around the top of it. This part's where I nail the longboard into the blocker piece I put in here. I want to make sure it's nice and straight, so I'm going to do this inside the garage where the floor is somewhat level. And I'm going to use one of these storage totes to support this piece that I have standing up. these dividing pieces, I'm gonna mark this part right here on center, 25.5 from this edge here, all the way over. And this will change depending on what size your totes you're using. So I'm just gonna line it up here, put a speed square to the top edge, and push it up against the speed square. That way I know I'll be straight. And then I'm gonna screw it in 2 screws per board. This is for the final touches. See, we have the mitered edges here. Basically, our original measurements, this corner to this corner is 16 inches. This corner over to this corner here is 78.25. The miter cut the 2x4s, and you see it's not perfect, but it's going to be outside, so it's going to swell anyways. I drove a screw into here to make a perfect box first, same over here, so the screw actually drives exactly the way my pen is placed right now. So I did that for all 4 corners, and finally I'm going to lay it over top. I'm going to tack a screw into here, screw into here. See, I got 2 going into this piece right here. Do the same for this corner, same for this corner, and then we're done. These tubs can lay 1, 2, 3.